Welcome to Duskers. God knows why, but you're the last of humanity. Everyone, literally everyone, is dead. Since you hate the outside world like an average League of Legends player, you send a bunch of drones to do your dirty work for you, boarding derelict ships, stealing their lunch money, and getting the hell out of Dodge City. Your goal? Find out why everyone is dead. There are a few possible reasons why, and I'll not say them for spoiler reasons, but just know that humanity probably did what humanity does best, and screwed themselves over. Your main mission is find out what happened, but the gameplay really makes your mission kinda look like, well, robbing fools, yoinking fuel, taking jewels, winning duels, being cruel, and gaining, utilizing, repairing, and breaking the various toys that you give your children that you kidnapped. When you first start up the game, you're greeted with a boot up sequence, a very nice main menu, and the sudden realization that your mouse isn't. When you open the game proper, you come to this screen. This is where the preparation happens, from scrapping, repairing, and equipping your drones with upgrades that do very snazzy stuff. Once you're done, you press that B button, and then the game starts. As a drone commander, you command your drones through a console. It works exactly how you expect a console to work. Type a word, it does stuff. You can bring up to 4 drones, and I usually assign their roles as scavenger, generator, scout, and rescue drone, each fulfilling different roles, ranging from cautious, stealthy, man with a gun, and the yellow nodes on the ground you find are scrapped, the in-universe currency. You also need to find fuel so you can go rob the next ship, and every once in a while, you find a disabled drone. Their name is Jill. They're quite the lovely child. As we abduct Jill to enslave and turn into money when they stop being useful, you may also find a few ship upgrades. These can't be gathered, so we just drop off Jill here, hold them at gunpoint so they don't try to do anything funny, and go tow the ship upgrade. Unfortunately, upgrades and the drones themselves really like to turn yellow and destroy themselves, but can be fixed with good old bribery.
I mean, this is what you can do with money. Hold on, just watch this. This is what you can do with money. Drone broken. Drone fixed. Get in here.
Running out of scrap is usually the fastest way for a run to end, because without it, repairs can't be done. The only problem is that the resident infestations of the derelicts don't take too kindly upon your tomfoolery. The infestations present the main roadblock in the game, aside from radiation, your own stupidity, and occasionally pathfinding, but can be usually dealt with through a balanced diet of bullets, explosives, and the cold confines of outer space. Security turrets aren't a massive problem. They can only see what's directly in front of them. They're slow, and when you kill them, it's pretty much free scrap. The next enemy we encounter is... These things are called leapers, and they're just bullies. They stay in a room, lying in wait, until you enter the room, and then they just go.
Roses are red, I diagnose you with dead.
You can stand right by the door though, and just wait. Swarms are annoying. They come in large numbers, meaning that bullets are pretty ineffective against them. They're fast, they attack doors, and I'm pretty sure they can pop out of vents too. Nothing the cold confines of space can't handle though. Slime is easily my least favorite one. They can't be dealt with using bullets, they like to spawn near your generator drone, and they self-replicate, meaning that it puts a timer to how long you can spend looting the derelict. It's the only infestation type that you can't just deal with by throwing violence at it. If you couldn't tell, this is really bad. Luckily, some ships come pre-equipped with defense turrets. These bad boys gun down anything that moves in the room they're in, so you can often funnel enemies right into their guns. Of course, if you don't realize that the turrets are still on, and you waltz right in... What? Oh, wait, the turret's still... Well, then you have two options. You can either slowly and methodically move your way to the drone, orchestrating an entire rescue convoy to get the drone back to the docking bay, swap the tow upgrade and finish exploring the ship. Or you could take the safer option and... Run for your life! In this game, you're constantly being given a set of choices, and the most important part of this game is risk assessment. We're constantly choosing between safety and resources, because in this game, when shit hits the fan, it hits it hard. There may be parts of the game where you feel safe, relaxed. Haha, just kidding, there's no such thing as safe! Enjoy the slime. What the hell? This game is still in early access, and not exactly that well known. It's one of those games that executes an idea practically flawlessly, and I'm surprised that I don't hear about this game more often. But I digress. I really like this game, and I definitely rate it an... Yeah, that's my bad. Well, that's not good. Alright, I'm ready for you buggers. Wait, what? Wait, I'm out of bullets!